Hey, it's Pete with GCI Turf. I hope you're having a great day. And I know a bunch of y'all been asking me for an update on these two Bermuda fields, and I apologize. I've been on vacation, and man, you know how that goes. You go away for a week and you come back, and whew, man, it's a lot. But hey, I'm getting caught back up, and I had a chance to cut. Man, you ain't gonna believe this field. Look at this. Look at. Let me turn the camera around. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. If you a Bermuda lover, man, y'all got it made, man, I'm telling you. Now you have to go back and watch. I know it's still some bare dirt showing, okay? But I want to say I done this job about a month ago, maybe. I'll link up the other video to this, and you need to look at the difference. I'm talking about this looks night and day different. It is filled in some kind of good. So I've got a little bit more. Now I did tell this client, I said, you know, as much bare area as you had, don't go expecting just to fill in one season. You know, you have to give your client a realistic expectation, because, you know, it's just a lot of bare dirt out here. There's a lot of fescue mixed in here. That fescue is gone. It has bit the dust. I run that Tribute Total on it, and the actual rate for Tribute Total is 2 ounces per acre, and that'll control your fescue. Now, of course, I only run 1 ounce per acre because I use my natural adjuvant in there. And with Tribute Total, that's a big deal, because that's a super duper expensive little 4 or 8 ounce jug. I mean, it's like really expensive. So I cut the rates in half, get the same control, and everybody's happy. But man, there's your update. And I know if you're watching this for the first time, you're saying, well, Pete, look at all this dirt. I said, yeah, but like I said, you need to go back and look at the other video, and you'll see the difference. I kind of wish I'd have brought my drone, but I didn't. I forgot it. It's a big, I'm pretty impressed. That 1,000 pounds of Milorganite, and then we put about 150 pounds of 4600, it may have been 100 pounds, and then we put Humic 12, RGS, and Air 8. And I probably went real heavy on those biostimulants, and that's what you got right here. So I'm tickled with this one. I'm tickled with it. Look right over here. Look at how this Bermuda's crawling. See how it crawls right here? Those runners spread out. And you can see right here, watch this, I'm gonna try to pull this up, look. See there? See how it tacks down right here and produces a little root? Let me put him back down in the ground so he'll be nice and happy. That thing, at every little node right here, every little section, that thing will tack down and put out a new root. And look at that one. That one's already started producing a root right there. And they'll run in and it'll fill this area in. One of the, it's kind of weird, I'll get this comment probably 30 times a year, at least 30. They'll say, hey Pete, I want a yard like a golf course. I was like, you do? I said, well, do you want a yard with Bermuda in it? No. Well, we want fescue. I said, well, you can't have a golf course looking yard, because my guess is 75 or 80% of the golf courses in the country run Bermuda in the fairways and things like that. And obviously you get up north, it's probably not quite as much Bermuda, but down here, transition zone and south, maybe out west, California, I'm sure Bermuda's a very common turf used in the golf course industry. And I'll make that point with a customer. You know, you can't have a golf course looking yard unless you use the same grass that the golf course uses. Does that make sense? You can't cut tall fescue down this short. It ain't gonna work. You'll kill it. So get that through to your customers if you ever get that response. I want a golf course looking yard. Just tell them you can't unless you get Bermuda or grass they grow on golf course. And then we're also, I got a pre-emergent coming up on this. And of course, over winter, these will be bare spots, and I'm expecting something to come in, but we'll clean that up over the winter. By the middle of next summer, they ought to have a nice, lush soccer field where all them kids can come out here and have a good time. All right, so let's get in the truck, and we're gonna go over here and look at this other field. Come on. Oh, and hey, before we get in the truck, I did remember in between that 1,000 pound Milorganite app and the 4600 app, about 3 weeks or 4 weeks after that, roughly 3 or 4 weeks something, we come back and we hit it with another half a pound of I want to say that was a 2805 or something another like that. 50% quick, 50% slow, and just to give it a little more feeding, I really went heavy on the nitrogen right here, just to push this thing as hard and as fast as I could possibly push it, to fill in as much bare dirt as I could before winter. So there you go. I wanted to tell you that because I just remembered it walking down to the truck. I wanted to tell you what I was doing. Let's go look at the other yard. Come on. Kind of like carpet. There you go. Here's one of those fields that we done that work on. Now, I got one little spot right here, but look at this. Look at how that stuff is crawling hard, fast. Look, this is one of the joys with Bermuda is you don't have to overseed like you do a cool season turf. But look at this. All this was one big bare area. And look how that's filling in and covering all that space. Pretty cool. Do have some goose grass coming up right here, and I'm gonna actually take that out with Pilex. And I know you're thinking, dang man, don't you use Pilex to kill Bermuda? It's like you do, but I can use it on here at a real super low rate and knock out that goose grass right there, and it don't harm the Bermuda. What you're seeing right here, I know somebody's gonna ask, these are imperfections in the levelness of the playing field. And you see where the mower, see the difference in the height right there? Let's get over here out of the sun. See the difference in the height? It's a good 1/4 inch difference right here. It's because it's on a little bump, and the mower, all these are scalped areas from where the mower, and of course in 2 days when this Bermuda stands back up, you'll never see that. But there you go. I got one more application out here. Got to put my pre-emergent down going into winter and kind of do a little weed control, and I'm gonna clean that goose grass up. So if I can get this goose grass out of the way, it'll let that Bermuda crawl and cover all this space right here. So we still got maybe three weeks of decent growing time for Bermuda, maybe 4, depends on how warm it stays. And I really think those couple little spots will fill in. And you go back and watch the other video, you'll see how big these areas were, and you see what kind of fill-in we've got since then. So pretty tickled with this job. All right, so hey, I come back up. Well, I didn't really come back over here. I got in the truck. I forgot to make the closing on the video, and I've already went to the other field and filmed that, but you're gonna see that second. It's real confusing, I know, but just enjoy the view. Thank you for watching. I had to make the finish to the video because I'm really out of whack and out of sync right now because I've been on a vacation. You know how that goes. You come back and just the world is in chaos. The world couldn't operate without you there, right? Because you was on vacation. That's kind of where I'm at now. So I'm getting my bearings back together. But anyway, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share. Tell your buddies, We're gonna start growing Bermuda in the GCI Turf Academy, St. Aug, Zoysia, Centipede. We'll grow them all, man. Don't matter what you got, we'll grow it. But hey, get your Bermuda soccer field right. See ya.